All right, G's. Always looking good, as always. Now, today, an important lesson. The absolute best thing that you can do is invest in yourself. That's the most important lesson that my father has taught me, and is the reason why I am where I'm at right now, and why one day I will probably look. I don't want to say, I think it's bad karma to announce your goals, but there's going to be very, very serious stuff happening very soon. Okay? Very, very soon. Now, look, I learned this from my dad, I learned this from my father. Let me tell you a story. My parents are not the richest. We were never poor, but there are certain things I sometimes wanted. Like I'll be like in the I can remember this distinctly. I would be like in a shop. I would be somewhere, and I'd be like, "Dad, I want this. Mom, can we please buy this?" Like simple stuff, simple stuff I saw my friends have, and my dad would tell me, "No, we don't have the money. Can't buy it right now. It's too expensive." And the thing is this, my parents weren't poor, but because now we're five kids, but my sister came very late, so we're like four boys. And it's just the money that my two parents made were split by six people. So even if made the same amount of money, like other kids' parents, the other kids' parents maybe had like one kid. The one kid always used to have everything. Like two kids, they were split by four, but my parents had to split it by six. So I never had everything I wanted, which made me furious. It made me so angry, which is the reason why I work so hard. And my dad always, though, it doesn't matter how much something costs, there was something that he would always get for us. One thing, which is whatever we needed to develop ourselves. Literally, my dad told me, "Look, son, any book you need, any amount of books that you need, I'll buy it. I'll buy it." And for my track, right, he literally told me, "Look, because the thing is, I was aware of my family situation, and that we didn't have so much money. It used to piss me off and everything. And it came to the point where I didn't want to ask my parents for money to buy shit. So even if it had like my track shoes, and they were getting super worn out and shit, and I knew the new track shoes were literally like $200. And it's funny, bro. Like 200, it's like nothing nowadays for me. Nothing. Bro, this shirt alone is like $1,000. This watch is like 20 grand. But $200 was a big deal, and I'll be like, "Look, I don't want to ask my parents for $200." And my dad will see my shoes being worn out. He'll be like, "Son, why the fuck do you have these shoes?" And I'll be like, "Yeah, it's fine. Da, 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 I don't want to spend more money." It's like, "Look, I don't care, son. If it's something you need to perform better, if it's something you need that you can run faster than these fucking losers, if it's something that you need to become smarter, to become stronger, I'll buy it instantly. I'll figure out a way how to buy it." And that's the type of mentality that I want to give you guys now. It doesn't matter what it is. If you know that you need that thing to literally just improve yourself, you need to buy it. Another story is, you guys know I'm a big advocate for Andrew Tate's War Room. All right, if you can, you should absolutely join his War Room. It's amazing, and it's changed my life. Now I remember, it was, when did I join the War Room? It's like 2 years ago, or 1.5 years ago. 2 years ago. I didn't have money. Usual story. I didn't have cash like now. The War Room back then cost like $5,000 or something like that, and I didn't have cash. So, but I still, instead of use like the money that I had, and instead of just spending on some dumb shit like you guys do, like video games, fucking even going out and shit, I would save every penny, and I worked hard, extra hard, to earn more money. And once I had the sum, the $5,000 to pay the War Room, and that was all I had, I just bought the War Room. That was it. Okay, And that's the type of mentality you guys need. You need the mentality. Look, I know brokies, bro. I know such brokies. Oh my god. Look. Funny thing. Um, I was teaching, or I was showing this guy like a method, okay? And I was showing him something. All right. I don't want to say exactly what it was. Let's keep it a little bit anonymous. But I was trying to show him something that he could do to earn more money. Right. Nothing illegal. Nothing. Look. I'm not gonna do nothing illegal. To make more money. And and he needed some analytics tool in order to track his success. Right. And he was using my analytics tool. And at some point I was like, bro, if you can't keep using my analytics tool, like buy your own analytics tool. And literally, it was like 30 or $40 that you had to spend in order to get the analytics tool so you can make more money. And I kick him off my analytics tool, and he keeps not having an analytics tool. And I'm like, bro, why don't you have an analytics tool? It's like, yeah, it's too expensive. Da, da, da. I'm like, bro, what? Are you dumb? This tool literally could make you more money, but you don't do it because, bro, fucking crazy. The most selfish guys are the guys that don't invest in themselves. And look, the thing is actually this. Back then, like I said, I had the mentality of look, expensive shoes. I don't want to have my parents spend so much money on me. Da da da. Even that mentality was bad. Okay, and I actually had a little bit of a mentality that I wouldn't invest absolutely myself in the form, and that's the next one I want to talk about, in the form of not valuing my time enough. Now, what do I mean by this? Look, guys, time is the most expensive thing on the planet. Do you know one thing that you can never ever give back once you've given it to your person? You can take anything back. I could buy a bitch some bag, whatever, like Birkin bag, Prada bag. I could buy a bitch anything. Any girl I could buy. I could have the money to buy any girl at this point anything. I could buy a girl a fucking car, okay? And I can still take it back if I really wanted to. I could bitch, can you give me that thing? Thank you. But there's one thing you can never ever take back, which is your time. Which is why you need to be so careful in how you use your time, guys. Absolutely careful. Even with girls. Let's just take a girlfriend, right? You need to be able to benefit off the time that you spend with your girlfriend. If you do not benefit off the time you spend with your girlfriend, break up with her. Same goes with girls. If a girl is spending time with a guy and she's not benefiting, if she can't get back profits, I'm not even talking about money. I'm talking about profit in the sense of profit for the soul, profit physically, everything. At the end of the day, it's profit, guys. Profit means you get more back than you had in the beginning. If a girl does not get shit from you, quality time, just time in general, feeling good, then she has no business being with you. It's really that simple. Do you understand that? And my point is, I used to be the guy that I could do something and I could just pay money for it and it would happen faster. But instead, I would just be like, fuck that shit. I'm gonna use my time to do it. I give an example. So instead of paying this expert A, to handle my TikToks, let's say I want to post TikToks, and I tell this guy, how much do you fucking charge to post my TikToks? And he says, well, Prince, I charge you $500. And I'm like, fuck this shit, $500. I'd rather just spend my time posting TikToks all day long. Yes, but what would I lose? I would lose the amount of money I would lose all the things that I could do instead with my time, and overall I would lose. So guys, invest in yourself. Make sure that you always get back what you put in, right? And that happens if you invest. You invest in something so you can put back, and you stop fucking playing video games. Stop doing all this bullshit. like fucking zero profit activities, all right? And use your time effectively. Also see where you fucking invest your time.